Hey V Team, happy Tuesday. Thanks for tuning up to Up to Speed Live.
For those of you who had yesterday off, we hope you took some time to reflect on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy and did some good in your community.
Yep, let us know in the comments how you spent MLK Day. We would love to hear from you. We actually saw in last week's that you were already leaving what you were planning to do. So let's see some pictures. We'd love to know what you actually accomplished during the day.
Keep it going. All right, now to the topic of today's show. Some of you may have caught our email this morning where we asked you, what does Verizon have in common with Martha Stewart and Drew Barrymore?
Well, here's a hint. Check this out.
NRF is really just a great opportunity. The energy here this year is amazing. It may be cold outside, but it's hot in here. What we're hearing from customers and our partners is a great deal of excitement around opportunities, not just to help retailers get through some challenges that are known, but also this massive opportunity to deliver outcomes for the future. So we're really excited about it as well.
I'm super happy that I've come for the first time at NRF, flying over from Europe. And that's really the place to be to discover all of the new trends in retail. And guess what? Verizon is really, leading the way in terms of trends and how to bring our customers, one step ahead of anyone else in retail. In my region, the retailers that we're serving, that are our customers and prospects, are mostly luxury brands. I know it's unique. They've been coming here, and I'm so proud and so excited that I've been able to showcase them all of our innovations and to give them the opportunity to immerse their own customers into the brand and bring their innovation to the next level.
Pretty cool video straight from the National Retail Federation's 2024 event. And in addition to our awesome colleagues, Martha Stewart and Drew Barrymore are also in attendance, along with some of the biggest retailers and industry experts to discuss the future of retail.
Yes, and to learn more about how we're showing up at NRF, we invited Jonathan Nikols, who leads global enterprise sales. Hello, Jonathan. Let's give you a nice warm welcome.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me. This is a great opportunity to talk to the team.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. So it sounds like NRF is the perfect place to learn more about these incredible innovative solutions. So what exactly are we displaying?
Well, we're just displaying a number of solutions. The first is a virtual mirror. This is a really cool technology. It's dynamic, augmented virtual reality, and it really enables our visitors to try on apparel and accessories that might not actually be in the store. So think about all of the extra quote-unquote inventory that somebody can carry. So that's a really, really neat solution for the team. The second is one that we've been talking a lot about with our sports and venues teams, but it's called cashierless checkout.
Yes.
So there's these express shops, you can go in utilizing 5G, MEC, i5 technologies that enable more of a contactless type of a environment. And it's really interesting, the technology works so well, but it's really human change because everybody thinks they're going in and they're stealing. And so we got to really change the way that people operate within these solutions. Yeah. We've been talking about warehouse robotics, and when you really think about the innovation that's coming forward with private 5G and MEC, the ability to improve efficiencies of warehouses, processes, and reducing inventory injuries is a really compelling type of a solution for those that are working in the warehouse. We also have some technology that's really been helping the retailers stop the theft in really keeping track of the inventory that's in there. And that's really around apparel store technology. So IoT inventory tracking tags, they provide inventory visibility, and actually will provide a hologram of displaying apparel designs within the store. So think about that type of a differentiated experience for a retailer. It really kind of makes you want to get into the store versus maybe doing all this online shopping that we've kind of been conditioned to. And then last but not least, we really talk about grocery store technology. And each and every one of us, who likes going to the grocery store to go shop, right? And put all these things in your baskets. So if we can change that experience and really help speed it up, make it more of a pass-through type of an environment. Electronic shelf labels are very important, operational efficiency, dynamic price changes for the retailers themselves versus all that manual printing that goes on as well. So think about the productivity that we bring back into the store. So it's really, really important and helps them increase their revenues and drive productivity.
That's awesome. A lot of really cool stuff. I know, Jen, you were really excited about the mirror.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's interesting because sometimes they'll tell you, well, we have that, but only in this color. And you're like, what does that look like on me?
Yeah.
So being able to try something like you're saying
Sure.
that's available online, maybe not at the store.
That's right.
That's
right.
a big game.
Yeah,
big
yeah, it's
game
been pretty
changer.
interesting. Every time I go shopping with my wife, I always tell the guys at the store, hey, you really need this technology.
Oh, there you go.
Seriously,
Yeah.
no, I love that. I think that's going to be awesome.
Pretty neat
all of,
stuff.
All of that sounds great.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Super cool. Well, I know that retail trends is also discussed at NRF. Can you talk about some of the trends that you're seeing and how we're helping Verizon customers get ahead of them?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. There's a lot of trends that are going on now. You know, recent years, retailers have really faced unprecedented challenges around labor. Also around inventory shortages, shrinkage. We heard a lot of major retailers talking a lot about, you know, that type of an issue and taking actually very, very large financial charges against their earnings reports. And so, you know, we really think that we can help out retailers in a lot of different ways. An increase in the shrink data to help them inform their strategies. As an example, floor layouts, where you're putting certain types of high value types of merchandise in stores. Think about the last time you went into a convenience store, you know, they put things behind those glass cages and lock things up, but really utilizing the data, and we can actually see how people interact with the store through computer vision and other different types of solutions, so you know, kind of tracking people through the store. So that's really interesting. Real-time inventory tracking utilizing RFID, so that's really important if you think about, okay, it could be a busy time of the day, maybe that shelf got depleted, you know, do I have the inventory there? Because so many times people might see, you know, 2 bags of chips and the one that they want isn't there, but something good enough is next to it. They might bring that one, so you think about sales and productivity there. We think about the power of personalization. If you think about each and every one of us, even in our Verizon experiences, when we go to our stores, how we want to personalize those offers to everybody. So utilizing different types of information there to help them with the best offer to reduce returns, right? You want to kind of reduce that churn. Business leadership, we've been seeing, is taking on a lot more interest in technology, not just for the purchase of it, but also driving adoption. And that's super important for us to make sure that we're talking to our customers about, is how do they adopt the technology that we're putting forward. And then finally, gamification. You need to make shopping fun. Retail needs to be fun. You know, some people actually think it's an experience and it's an activity that you go out to. So, you know, we've witnessed instances of gamification within different marketing campaigns. Drawing upon emerging Web3 technologies is really something that, you know, our customers are asking us to help them out with. And holographic AR, collectible digital assets, are something that's really getting more and more interesting. So I think, again, this is really around how, you know, we've seen the luxury brands lead that charge in 23, and we really think that 24 is going to be essentially, you know, the year of gamification, and it's going to really shift and extends beyond mere engagement at the stores, but really potentially delves into, you know, productivity enhancements and really changing the way everybody shops.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super, super neat. I love that. And I think every supermarket watching needs this, because there's so many times when I go and there's this one tortilla brand that I want. It is always sold out.
Yes,
so
sure.
this way we would know we get that restocked, right? Every time. It's like they don't know. So this is amazing technology. I love that.
Absolutely.
So what's been the buzz or sentiment on the floor? What are people saying?
You know, at NRF, it is a fit for purpose show, and so everybody there is really a vertical solution, and so that's really what's really exciting about us, is we can talk to retailers about the solutions that Verizon has, and the sentiment has just been outstanding, and I think they're very, very excited about the partnership that Verizon brings forward for their brands.
That's awesome. Jonathan, we thank you for bringing all of this great information, but how can other folks who are watching, how can we learn more about the NRF?
Sure. If you're still at NRF and the show goes on until tomorrow, you can visit the Verizon booth, which is 3338. Also, if you're not at the event, you can go to our Retail Industry Solutions page, and has all the information about the great technologies and solutions that we're bringing forward into the retail space.
Awesome. Well, we will be waiting for the gamification, the holographs.
Absolutely.
We're avid shoppers, if you can't tell.
Everything you mentioned is so applicable too, which I think so many people can get on board for, and it's so interesting. So thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, and all that
Appreciate
information
it.
Jonathan shared is going to be in today's story. So thank you again, Jonathan, for joining us.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right.
Very, very cool.
Yes, absolutely. Now, V-Team, before we go, don't forget, today is the final day for management employees using V-Team Central to add your fourth quarter accomplishment highlights to your 2023 year-end review.
This is your opportunity to share what you did in 2023 and how you did it, so make sure you get those submitted today if you haven't already.
All right, well, with that, thanks for tuning in. We will see you on Thursday. It's an episode you won't want to miss. We're surprising the biggest fan ever with the best gift, and we've got an exciting network win to cover.
Absolutely. And Jonathan's still right here. You want to help us close out the show?
Sure,
Come back on here.
absolutely.
All right,
More the merrier.
we're going to take the Until Next Time. You're going to take the Up to Speed. You ready?
Okay.
Okay.
All righty. Until next time.
You're up to speed.
All right.